On to other news. Um, in Trenton, New Jersey, there was this woman named Jennifer Petkoff. She's 33 years old. She has been harassing this 7-year-old girl named Kathleen. Uh, Now, Kathleen, she was diagnosed with Huntington's disease. And for those of you who do not know what Huntington's disease is, I looked up the definition, which I just wanted to make sure I was politically correct and got this right. So, what Huntington's disease is an inherited disease that causes certain nerve cells in the brain to waste away. Only 6% of cases start before the age of 21, and like I said, little Kathleen is 7 years old, so she's in that 6%. Huntington's disease can take away the ability to walk, talk, or swallow. It also causes dementia. There is currently no cure. Now, that is like really sad. She has been harassing this girl on Facebook. The girl is 7 years old with a terminal illness. You're 33 years old, Jennifer. Are you fucking serious? Excuse my language, but this really upsets me because I actually love children. I have a lot of nieces and nephews. I don't have any children of my own, but I take this to heart because when a 33-year-old ass woman is sitting up there mocking a terminally ill little girl and also her mother, who passed away in 2009, February 2009, who also was diagnosed with Huntington's disease. She passed away. She was mocking both of them. And for a person to be that heartless, it disgusts me to no end, more than the thing about Walmart. Because I'm like, that's trashy. That is seriously trashy. Let me read to you some more things that this woman said. These are the things that she put on Facebook. Detroit Street, which is the street that the girl lives on. Detroit Street party when that kid dies. Because boys and girls, it's too happening. Another one said, dead and gone. Only a few more hours till party time. I'm going to visit a grave and take a piss. Someone should piss on you while you're in the depths of prison. Because this makes no sense for you to put these type of things on Facebook about a girl and her mother. She even posted pictures, edited pictures of the girl with a skull and crossbone. And a picture of her dead mother hugging the Grim Reaper. That is so trashy. I want to say other things, but I know this is YouTube. And I might have, little followers. Which I am sorry for my language, little followers. But it just is not cool. Like, what kind of person does something like that? It is just disgusting to no end to know that there are people in the world who actually says these type of things. Rebecca Rose, which is the little girl's grandmother who is taking care of her, said her granddaughter can't even sit outside without being called a retard. Like, now I have cousins who, are slow and everything. And I would be pissed if someone ever said anything about them like this. And what if the shoe was on the other foot? What if it was her son or daughter who had Huntington's disease? And they were being called a retard and ridiculed on Facebook. It makes no sense. Her husband Scott issued an apology, which I really think is BS too. Because he just saying that because he lost his job as a forklift operator. He's just trying to make it look good for his wife and his family. No. You could have stopped that woman from doing that. I mean, she knew what she was doing, and she doesn't have any remorse. Later, she claimed to apologize, but no, I don't believe that's true either. Now, this woman seriously has some problems because it says that Jennifer Petkov was sentenced to move back. I mean, to move out of the neighborhood back in February. And she was sentenced to 18 months probation for assault and battery charge. She was charged with felonious assault after allegedly trying to run over a neighbor's friend while she was crossing the street in October of 2010. She seriously has some problems. She is just messed up in the head to no end. Like, what kind of person is she? Like, she needs to be locked up somewhere. She doesn't even need to be at home or have one of those little bracelets on. She just needs to be locked up somewhere and somebody needs to whoop her ass. Like, seriously, just take some brass knuckles and beat her face in. Because this makes no sense. And let's see, what else did she do? Okay, the police chief, William Leonthal, said the case is under investigation and he declines comment. Yeah, don't they all? I hope they actually do something though. Like, somebody just needs to, see her somewhere and just be like in Medea's play Big Happy Family, yeah, trick, yeah! Just make her just choke and make her spit up on herself, like he said, just spitting everywhere. And then take the brass knuckles to her face. Now, me, I can't because I'm a guy. I can't do it. But, if I was a female, it'll be on. I'd drive my ass all the way to Trenton, New Jersey. Try to find her somewhere and knock the hell out of her. I knock the hell out of her right upside her temples. Just doop, doop, doop. Just like that. She'll be down. Because this makes no sense. How are you going to make fun of a 7-year-old girl with a terminal illness? Are you serious? Something is wrong with you. Oh my goodness. Ugh. You disgust me. Jennifer, you disgust me. You seriously do. And see, people, that's what's wrong with people because they've taken this Facebook thing to a whole new level of cyberbullying. Have you not learned anything about all the people who committed suicide because of cyberbullying? And you want to pick on a 7-year-old girl and her dead mother? The hell is wrong with you? Anyway, currently donations are being taken up for little Kathleen. I'm not sure where. I didn't get those details. I looked at the videos and everything, which I'm gonna post below. But I didn't see where on Facebook you had to go in order to donate or say anything, say any kind words of encouragement. But I'll try to find that out and just and if any of you out there are watching this, just know that cyberbullying is not cool whatsoever, and especially picking on a young girl or young boy doesn't matter. You should not ever have to say anything negative about a person, especially if they have a terminal illness. Like, what kind of world has this come to where we are that evil to one another? Like, it just disgusts me all around. But let me know what you all think. On either of these topics, whether it's the class action suit for Walmart or about the Trenton, New Jersey case about little Kathleen, uh, and this cyberbullying on Facebook. Just let me know what you all think. Leave a comment down below. Subscribe above. Leave video comments. Whatever you want to do. This video is going kind of long, 17 minutes already. I'm gonna try to shorten it a little bit, but I just want you all to know, keep it classy and be nice to one another, because you never know what might happen to you or your family where you will actually need support of other people. Until next video, thank you for watching and God bless. 1.